Hey guys, welcome to Mystery Diagnosis. Thank you for subscribing.
They prick your arm and then circle the area where they prick, and if any redness or swelling happens, then it's a positive test. 2 days later, it didn't look right. I couldn't imagine how that would happen. And I went to the doctor. She saw redness and swelling, and they sent me to go get my chest x-rayed. They didn't tell me anything initially, which made me worried. For a while, I thought I had tuberculosis because my test was positive. The doctor let me know that the x-rays were clear. Down there for about 4 days before I noticed the bug bites. They were extremely itchy.
I
She just
think
couldn't
that's
stand
allergic
it. So I
reaction
gave her
from the
some
tuberculosis
antihistamines.
skin test.
I woke up one morning and I had scratched them open.
That her symptoms don't seem to have any bites. But it isn't long before she begins to notice something even more peculiar about the sores themselves.
They started to expand outward and into a rash, and then they had started to grow blisters around the perimeter. I should have been taking care of things. And after the 10 days, I actually noticed that things had gotten worse. The blisters were increasing in number and in size.
I feel like one day we woke up and it was just everywhere.
I saw full, big blisters growing on myself.
It was pretty gross. They looked like oversized blisters that you would get like on your feet, but instead of being like white in color, they were like all red with like a thin membrane over top.
The areas that didn't have a blister had an itchy rash. I had around 15 to 20 blisters now. I would wake up in the middle of the night because a blister was broken.
Poor thing.
I'd probably wake up around 3 to 4 times during the night because I would roll over onto a wet spot in my sheet. I kind of figured it wasn't a staph infection at all.
It's not.
I think I probably had over 50 blisters. When I moved my pants would pull tighter, that's when blisters would break. I would end up with little wet spots on my pants from where the fluid was leaking out. I started just wearing loose-fitting clothes, like sweatpants and sweatshirts all the time, so that I wasn't walking around with these wet spots everywhere.
But while the blistering continues to escalate in severity, nothing could have prepared Katie for the horrifying course her condition is about to take.
One day I woke up and one of my blisters was just absolutely huge. The biggest one was probably 3 inches in diameter. And I joked Stephanie because at this point I was very freaked out about it.
I don't blame you for
Because
being
like literally
scared.
overnight, her body was covered with huge blisters and scabs from blisters that had already popped. They were yellow in color mostly, and then the scabs were just all red and pretty gruesome.
And now cover nearly 70% of her body.
It's Bullous Pemphigoid.
Bullous Pemphigoid is an autoimmune disorder of the skin. In a healthy individual, antibodies help guard the body against infections and foreign substances. But in patients like Katie, for some unknown reason, they attack the tissue that joins the top and middle layers of the skin, weakening and separating them. The result is severe inflammation and blistering. While there is no cure for the disease, it can be treated.
That's
The
good
first thing we
news.
did was to put her on oral steroids. These usually work great to suppress the antibody that's triggering the disease. She actually got quick relief, so the blisters started
That's
to heal.
wonderful news.
Blisters stopped forming over a week or so. The goal usually over time is to taper down the dose. Many times as we taper therapy, we'll hit a point where all of a sudden blisters will start to form again and we'll have to up the dose again. So many times we'll add on another medication to suppress the immune system.
That's what you have to do with psoriatic
Lower
arthritis.
doses of the steroids over time.
The combination of the immunosuppressant and the steroid eventually got rid of everything altogether.
Katie was able to get off of her medications at 14 months after we diagnosed her.
But while the treatment is successful, Katie will have to remain on guard for the rest of her life.
It is possible for her to have some recurrences here and there. You really don't know she's going to have recurrence until you see a blister.
Today, Katie is healthy and on track to fulfill her dream of running her own restaurant one day.
Last December, I graduated from college with my Bachelor of Science degree in Business Management. I am
110%.
The diagnosis has definitely taught me not to take my good health for granted.
I didn't understand how it couldn't leave scars, but it didn't. She has great skin now. She's got a great
I know you
head,
expect that.
and she's off to a great start.
I'm just thankful for having confidence again. I'm no longer worried about what people think of me. I have my life back.
I have good episodes of Mystery Diagnosis coming up, so I'm gonna be doing those videos for a while before I go back into Dr. G Medical Examiner. And for those that are new to my channel, the reason I don't show the show is because of copyright. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It may be before Dr. G Medical Examiner or after, or I'll just have to see how they do on my channel. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. And if they do well, they'll stick around on my channel. For those who have never seen Monsters Inside Me, it's like fungus, parasites, a pea growing in the lungs. When I first heard about Monsters Inside Me, I thought the show was going to be about mental illnesses. Anything medical I find that I can diagnose and that I have watched and liked before, not episodes that I've seen, it will go on my channel. And I will see you guys next time.